Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds. Welcome to episode 112 of Dodds Diaries. Firstly, LNER Azuma, going to Edinburgh Waverley. Today is Thursday 22nd of February. It's now just coming up to 10:42, so I'm starting the journey a bit later than what I normally would today, which means I'm not as tired either. And for today's outing is another one of my cheap Transpennine journeys, just £1 each way, and today I'm going to West Yorkshire, Leeds. That's where I'm going to today. The purpose of this trip, two reasons. Well, one of them, just to get there and back for £1 each. Voyager going past. Just £1 each way. And also, I want to do the train to Nottingley today. Of all the services I've done out of Leeds station, that's the only one I am yet to do. The train that goes to Nottingley via Rutherford, Castleford, Glasshoughton and Pontefract, and Knottingley, and to Nottingley and that. So that's what I'm going to do today. Also going to meet up with Jack Newell as well. Starting here at Chelsea Street, going to catch the 10:52 Transpennine service, which for some reason is not showing on the departure boards here. It has not been cancelled, not been reported as being cancelled, so let's just hope that board's wrong and the real-time trains is correct, because otherwise it'll be an hour wait for the next one. I'm due to get there, and providing I do get on this one, I'm due to get there around 12:20 this afternoon. So, and then coming home tonight, I think around 20 to 8 I come home. So, a bit later than normal, but at least got more energy in us, not as tired. Just today, and then one more outing to go before my holiday in the USA. Well, it is running. It was just a little glitch in the system. These things can happen, but hey ho, onwards we go. So we've got 802-219 to Liverpool Line Street. This is going. It's going to be a busy service, this, being February half-term holidays. It is.
Hello?
Our seats, 25-26 carriage bay. That is very weird.
morning. London speaking, this is the Transpennine Express service.
Actually, seeing you passing as well.
Will be Darling towards the rear.
We're at Tersdale Junction where the old Lameside line joins the East Coast. That's the Amazon factory at Finford. Fulfillment centre it is. And the tracks on that line were lifted in 2003. They've always talked about, some of them are still, they've always talked about getting the line reopened, but that's never going to happen. Ferry Hill, and that's where the line, freight line down to Stockton-on-Tees branches are. Occasionally they do run passenger services down that line. We're just passing North Allerton and going slow because we're behind a Grand Central Class 180 that just left the station now according to the track diagrams. So the signal should change to green for us. Normally we'd be doing 125 miles per hour, which we will be doing once we're past here. There we go. I know that because I've got this. That's the Grand Central train there, and then there's us there, 9M30, 9 Mother 30, full speed ahead. That was the 11:23 departure to King's Cross from Sunderland. Coming down to First, known for the race course. Looks like it's going to rain today. We're coming into York now. Must be busy, this. A lot of kids get off here. Families taking them to the Railway Museum and the Viking Centre and the Minster and all that. Hope they have a lovely day.
Shortly arriving into York, during the journey York, please do take extra care steadily now.
Now that's one river down there that is always prone to flooding, the River Ouse. I go onwards to Leeds. Doesn't get busy here.
Come on. Sophia.
Good morning, this is your conductor. This is the Transpennine Express service to Liverpool. Line through next station, stopping just over 20 minutes. Will be please take extra care not to block any doorways or vestibules with prams, etc. These are your escape routes. Please don't block any doors.
Can you sit in this side?
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street.
follow stuff. Only gets about a few trains away each way a day. We're coming down to Church Fenton. There's a class 155 going to Bridlington via Hull. It'll go, well, Shepton and Elmet, and then towards Selby. Through Gartham. The distance between East Gartham and Gartham is very, very short. Very dull, cloudy out there. So we're just in the outskirts of Leeds now, coming up to Neville Hill. And Jack is right behind me on the train from Hull.
Everybody was just about all sorts of credit to teams. I mean, we didn't know as much,
Got a 333 there. So the Intercity 225 in the depot, in the depot there. So a zoom out. Ooh, look at that old Swallow Intercity livery.
We'll shortly be arriving at Leeds.
So I think we'll leave at like 6
If you're leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage rack. So under seat.
If you want to know today, there is diversions around, engineering works on the Transpennine route.
were only 43 years old, 1943. No. Yeah. That was a support being out in Leeds, about 4 Wow!
Now into a city that's got a football team that is currently in the AFL Championship. Leeds, of course. Comes the 12:27 to Halifax, to a 4-car Class 158, and special guest for today should be arriving on this train. So that's 784 at the front. On the back. Right, it's 12:59, so here I am at Leeds City Station. Got our badges, so gonna do a bit of a spotting here for just under maybe 45 to 50 minutes. And
hello again.
Here is once again Jack Newell joining me for another day. So there's gonna be a lot of day banter and all that. How are you today, Jack?
At least the train ain't been cancelled.
Ah, that's good. So, got a 195 going to Blackpool North. Came back on one of them a weeks ago. And there's a 170 going to Harrogate and then on to York via Nesborough. And then here's a Northern 333, just come off the either from Skipton or from Ilkley or from Bradford. And right next to us is the original East Coast Main Line electric train. Class 91 with a DVT. The Intercity 225 in its original, well, repainted into the original Swallow livery. Although I think the brown is a bit more browner than what it was originally. That's going to Saltburn. From what I know, there's engineering works on the Transpennine route, I think around Dewsbury area. So there's bus replacements going to Dewsbury and Huddersfield, and any train that is going to Huddersfield, I think, is diverting. Is it via Wakefield Kirkgate?
Yes.
Via Wakefield Kirkgate today. magpie sitting on the buffers there of that DVT. Oh, that's lovely.
Afternoon, Mr. Magpie.
Afternoon, Mr. Magpie.
Text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
That's going to Doncaster via Outwood and Wakefield Westgate, and then all the stations to Donny. Back in the day, that would have been operated by a 321 AMU before the 331s came about.
Is in operation at this station for the purpose of security.
quite a good little spotting session here. Likely we'll do another one later on. Next up, we're going to catch the 1358 to Nottingley via Watersford, Castleford and Pontefract, Monkhill. And then, as soon as we get to Nottingley, we're literally staying on the train and coming back the other way. That'll take us via Wakefield Kirkgate and Wakefield Westgate before getting back to here. Of course, just beside the station is Granary Wharf, and that building there, which I think is nicknamed the Dalek. So it doesn't exterminate us.
It will be deleted.
No, that's a Cyberman. You, Wally. So down there's the canal. You can actually get water taxis on the canal. We'll probably have a look at that when we come back. And just down there is where 3 years ago, we sat out and had a drink. That was when the COVID restrictions were still ongoing. So here comes our train to Nottingley. When it is to Castleford, it will reverse. We've got 158 902. So here's 158902, and she does sound amazing. So the mileage for this is
Through Castleford, 16 miles.
yeah.
Through Wakefield Westgate, 21 miles.
All right, sounds champion. Yeah.
Everyone's just seen how many miles I've done on the by train.
Yeah. Jack here does love his mileage counter in that. So what's your mileage now?
If we do my statistics,
Yes.
we'll go with traction lead. This is how many miles I've now. Over 5,000 miles on 158.
Oh, super smashing great. Yeah, Jack's wearing Cadbury well today. I want to go back there one time.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service to Nottingley. The next station stop is Woodlesford.
Does sound lovely indeed. Six there on the front of that freight I just went past. that is where we'll be reversing. We'll head towards Pontefract. So that's the line that misses Castleford, that goes down to Normanton and Wakefield. That's what the Transpennine getting diverted will be using. This 158 just sounds like classical music. It's basically classic FM on a train. Now once we get to Castleford, you will see the brand new platform. I came through this way twice. That's the line from Normanton that's joining the Nottingley, joining the Castleford line.
Transpennine Express use that line as well.
Aye, they do, yeah.
It's from routes.
So coming into Castleford is where we will reverse direction, and here's the line that we will be going down soon. So now, finally, I get to have a look at Castleford's brand new Platform 2, just recently rebuilt, restored. So now, that platform can now take Transpennine services. And for so long, only one platform was in use.
Nottingley. The next station stop is Wakefield.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, the section out here, I'll see what it is on there, or whereabouts it is.
Can't see anything from us. I'm on RTT. Yeah, it might be in that, the Transpennine. Might be in Transpennine.
No, it's not that, is it? The next one's the June.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Coming through Pontefract, well towards, and this is one thing Pontefract's known for is the race course, where hopefully we're not against all the odds today.
We don't want to be doing a lot of horsing around.
No, we do not.
Even though they call this a Nottingley donkey.
Yeah. Oh gee, that was bad. Now, Pontefract has 3 stations. We go through Monthill before we get to Knottingley, and then we come back as well. We'll go via Tranself, and then the other station is only served by about 3 trains each way. That is Baghill, with services from York to Sheffield via Church Fenton, and then Pontefract Baghill. And this is also one of Grand Central's stops from Bradford interchange to Doncaster and King's Cross. That's the line from Wakefield, joining at Pontefract. That's what we'll be going down once we reversed at Knottingley.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service to Nottingley. The next station stop is Nottingley.
Just coming up to Nottingley now, which is served every hour each way to Leeds, so 1 per hour via Castleford and 1 per hour via Wakefield West 8 and outward towards Leeds. And then there's
yes, there is the 1 a day direct train to Goole, leaves Leeds at 17:58, leaves here, goes on to Whitney Bridge, Snave, hence I've probably got it in the wrong order. Rawcliffe, Snave, yeah, definitely got it in the wrong order, and Goole.
And there's also
Grand Central, which died over the other side.
To
King's Cross.
To London King's Cross, indeed, yes. You also do get some freight traffic down here as well, but not that much.
Yeah, mainly going into Drax. mainly going to the Drax power
One in the
station.
Drax, yeah.
On the platform.
There's a line down there,
Please remain vigilant.
whatever that is.
If you see anything suspicious,
Going
please
into
report it
Ferry
to
Bridge
our
power
team.
station.
Alright.
British
My
Transport
Ferry
Fleet.
Bridge power station is actually somewhere around here, and this, I think, is the
We'll sort it.
M6, I think it's the M1.
Sorted.
That's the M1 motorway. Well. So we're just going to stay on this train and head the other way. In other words, we've been doing a loop.
Yeah, so I've put in the wrong order. Just remembered that.
So you did have it in the wrong order.
Yes. Whitney goes Whitney Bridge, Hensel, Snaith, Rawcliffe, then Gull, because Rawcliffe's the least used station in East Yorkshire, Hensel being the least used station in North Yorkshire.
Thank you to the ever efficient Jack Newell. Ever.
Here we are, Nottingley.
Here we are, where you always get a knot in Lee.
Right, so we've now arrived at Knottingley. This is where all of the trains terminate, except the Gull train. I'm going to get off and go and get the Gull train. Hang on, that's not for another 4 hours. See you later, everyone.
You are the way to sleep. Goodbye. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where's he dawdling off to? There he is. Just, there's Mr. Jack Newell, and he's, walked up the place. He's just with a photograph of the train. He's got about 7 minutes to go before we depart. Well, there's that was a 6
Northern Service.
dinner, but there's a train going to Drac from Ferry Bridge.
We will be calling at Pontefract Monkhill, Pontefract Township, Featherstone.
It's coming from Ferry Bridge, actually.
Wakefield Kirkgate, Wakefield Westgate, and Leeds. Please read the safety information throughout the train, and smoking or vaping is not allowed on this train. You need a valid ticket to travel on this train, or you may have to pay a penalty fare of £100 plus the price of a ticket. Please remain vigilant. If you see anything suspicious, please report it.
Right, time to say, we've said hello and goodbye to Nottingley.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service to Leeds. The next station stop is Pontefract Monkhill.
Nearby is Ferry Bridge power station. That's the jump line we've just come. I believe we've just come off. No, no, not yet. This is actually the A1 motorway, and very close is the M62 as well. was somewhere up here actually. Where's he off to?
I'm off to the loo.
He's off to use the amenities what you find on these trains. So
Find the gap between the train and the platform.
we're going back to Pontefract Hill. Nice thing with this line, you get a good bit of acceleration on these 158s. That's the line we've come off. Next stop will be one of Pontefract's free stations, Tankshelf. Looks like a little bit waterlogged football pitch down there. There's the town centre, just up there. This is a straight house, and the next stop for us will be Wakefield Kirkgate.
Welcome aboard this northern service to Leeds. The next station stop is Wakefield Kirkgate.
The River Calder. We head Just off Wakefield, actually. There's a 6 to 6 coming down and that's a freight train coming down anyway. Here's a rather sad, depressing part of Wakefield Kirkgate. In fact, this station is still one of the most depressing ever. Me and Jack were here at Kirkgate in May 2021. For what we know, this has got one of the highest crime rates ever. Can't see why. The station has had improvements made over time, but it's still unstaffed. Meantime, we're heading ahead on the little line that'll take us round to Westgate Station on the Leeds branch of the East Coast Main Line.
Welcome aboard this. The next station stop is Wakefield Westgate. Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge. Please retain all tickets, as you may need them to exit the station.
That line continues down towards Moorthorpe and onwards to Sheffield.
That's Doncaster as well.
Well, the electrified line goes to Doncaster, and the other line goes to
Sheffield.
towards Swinton, and then on to Sheffield. fact, there's Elland Road just over there.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's the city just over there in the distance. Leeds station there in the distance. That's the line we were on just earlier on. So we've done the full loop journey. Now that I've done that line, you could say mission accomplished. That's back in Leeds, and that's the train we got off. That's now going to head once again around the loop. That'll head back to Nottingley via Wakefield. walked out the southern entrance, and this is the which carries the river towards the River Arra. This is the underground tunnel, runs right underneath the station. And what's lovely about it, this lights up as well. It's lovely, this. Lights up in rainbow colours. Looking ahead that way. Right, so we've now come over to Granary Wharf. A nice part of Leeds. Plenty of bars and restaurants around here. There's the tall building. I'll take a little walk. So this is the canal. They sometimes have the water taxis on, but however they're not in service. It's not in service today. Otherwise I could have went on one of the water taxis around here. One would just love to have one of them flats there in that tall building, and they're still building more and more around here as time goes on as well. And there's the station up there, and there's the platform that we just got on the train at, just up there. And of course here is the Dalek, because it's meant to be shaped like a Dalek. And over here, this is the lock underneath the Doubletree by Hilton Hotel. The last time we came down to this bit was nearly 3 years ago, May 2021. While there were still COVID restrictions on, they had just reopened for outdoor dining and that. And we have many fond memories. Oh, we can hear either an Azuma or a Nova 1 just on the railway line. And we have so many fond memories coming down here, sipping into that first pint after the country had been locked up for a number of months. But that was they were dark days. Things are a lot better now. So we'll take a walk around. So there's the Waterloo Boathouse. A lot of these restaurants in that outfit will be very, very expensive. There's a bar and grill over there. It's absolutely lovely around here. It is quite cold today, but in the summertime this would be a nice place to come down and have a drink in the warm weather. Walk to the shops now. This is lovely, this tunnel lit up in the red colours of the rainbow. Just taking a bit of time out from the trains, we're walking on the main shopping street in Leeds, Bridgate. So for tea, we've come into Beckett's Bank Wetherspoons, and And I've got myself a pint of Stella Artois, and I've got a sub and fried bonus meal on the way. Jack's got a burger and a Beck's Blue on the way. Cheers. Lovely jubbly. Well, that was lovely, that, and nice spoons. We'll have a walk back to the station, and then we'll do our spotting when we get back to it. So come back to the station, signs in again, and kicking off with two legends. One of them being the Intercity 225 here, in the original Intercity Solar livery, but also, if we take a look, this one is named the legend, Sir Bobby Robson, former manager of Newcastle United. This year will be the 15th anniversary since the passing away of the legend, Sir Bobby. God bless you, mate. Just coming in is the daily LNER Azuma service to Bradford Foster Square, consisting of just 5 carriages. It'll stop at Shipley and then Bradford Foster Square.
stop, platform 8. It's a platform alteration. The 1908 cross country. Services Leeds to Birmingham.
That 333 is going to Bradford Foster Square. And them trains started coming about around the year 2001 to replace the first generation EMU trains. And coming in here we've got another Class 158 752. Here we have a Transpennine 185 in platform 7B, which this is actually a bit rare. Because today, in fact, while engineering works are on around the Transpennine route, Transpennine services to and from Hull are actually terminating here. It's not often I actually see one in 7B. Time to head home. We train getting the 1942 straight back to Chelsea Street, due there at 21:01, just after 9 o'clock tonight. This is where I say goodbye to Jack.
Goodbye.
We had an absolute lovely day out. Hopefully,
Yes.
we'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know where.
Answers on a postcard if you know where
On
we're
a
going to
pub.
meet up.
Yeah. Right, onwards I go. There's my train coming in, the 1942 service. It's fancy. This time I'm going home the quick way via Garforth and not via Castleford. There's Mr. Jack Newell, who's just like Limp Bizkit, he's going to keep rolling.
Once I got the tenancy, I was a student, so I had to join the state tenancy. So that's the main reason why. And then we both just put in every month. So, but I think slightly more because the broadband bill comes out of his phone bill, so it offsets it.
It's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him.
certain amount in each every month for like food and things.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Newcastle.
Yeah.
This service will be calling at York, Northampton, Darlington, Durham, Chester-le-Street and Newcastle.
It's so much easier when you have something like that, when you don't need to quack around.
The next stop will be York.
Know that it's all together and you don't need to quack around all the time.
For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. If you see it, say it, and we'll sort it. For the benefit and safety of everyone on board this train, please keep the arms and doors free of luggage or other obstructions. Please keep personal items off seats. These should be placed safely and securely in the overhead rack so that all seats are available for others to use. For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice anything suspicious, please speak to a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. If you see it, say it, and we'll sort it. For the benefit and safety of everyone on board this train, please keep the aisles and doorways free of luggage or other obstructions. Please keep personal items off seats. These should be placed
Just
safely
passing Neville Hill.
so that all seats are available for others to use.
Coming into York, not a 37 over there. Hopefully I could be a 1 there this year. There's a 195 there.
Good evening now, well, this is your 2007 Transpennine Express service through to Newcastle.
31 over there in the Railway Museum.
We shall be calling at Northampton, Darlington, Durham, Chester-le-Street and finally arriving into Newcastle for a scheduled 9:10 this evening. My name is Ben, I'm your conductor all the way through. If you have any questions or queries on the way, please don't hesitate to ask. As always, in the interest of safety and security, please do keep an eye on all personal items and luggage. If you do see anything suspicious, do let myself know. Alternatively, text the British Transport Police on 61016. Please do join us there at York. If you do have a reservation on board today, you'll find coach A to the very front of the train, followed by B and C towards the middle, coach D, which is reserved towards the rear, and coach E at the very rear of the train. Coach E is for our first class ticket holders. We also have 5 working toilets on board. These are located in coaches A, C, D and E, with extra luggage storage in coaches B and D. Once again, this is your 2007 Transpennine Express service through to Newcastle. Next station stop will be Northallerton in around 20 minutes time.
If you're leaving the train, take a moment to check you have everything with you. Don't forget any bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats, and retain your tickets as they may be required if exiting this station.
I don't know why the announcement, why it says that, because of course Chelsea Street does not have barriers or anything like that. Duh. Just trying to film one more train before I head home. Right, so I'm back at Chelsea Street. It's 21:07, and this is where I end today's afternoon out. It's been a lovely day today. Started here this morning, got my train to Leeds for just £1. £1. Yes, a lovely day in Leeds. I met up with Jack Newell. And the purpose of this trip was, well, one of them to do the trip to Leeds for just £1 each way, and number two was to do the train to Nottingley, which until now I had not done. Now that I've now done all the services out of Leeds station, now that I've done the Nottingley line, we got 158, 902 to there and back. We did the journey there via Castleford to start with, and then on towards Pontefract, Monthill, then to Knottingley, and then we did the train, the service via Straight House down to Wakefield Kirkgate, and then Westgate. So I actually did the Kirkgate to Westgate line for the first time, and then we got back to Leeds. Oh yeah, we did some spotting there as well. Saw the Intercity 225. We actually got a freight that day today as well. Then we did a look around the city, went in, looked around the markets and that, food and Wetherspoons. So all in all, a lovely day out with Jack. I might meet up with him again later on this year, never know. And then got the train from, did a bit of spotting in the evening, and then got the train from Leeds back to here. It was busy. A few people got off at York, quite a lot got on at York, and then I think most people were heading up to Newcastle. Some got off at Northallerton, Darlington and Durham. Well, a lovely day out today has been. And my next video diary, the last one before I go away on my holiday, is Thursday next week, the Thursday after filming this. On the 29th of February, it'll be a replay of me Anglo-Saxon round robin journey from 2018, except this time it'll be a bit longer, but it'll still be a trip into Scotland for a few hours in the morning at least. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next diary. Good night.